Hello and welcome to Tarot SIDDHI at voicesandviews.com. My name is Prasiddhi Mishra and I'm a tarot reader. This week we continue with our journey of the Minor Arcana cards of Tarot, and today I'm going to be talking about the suit of Pentacles or coins, and in common language, money. That is the most important thing for people. So now we're talking about Ace of Pentacles. This is the beginning of a new project, a new job. You can see there's a hand with a coin on it. It's offering you a chance to gain abundance, to gain a new path. And why I'm saying path is because you can see there's a garden here below, and there's this little flower opening, and this is like little greenery opening, and it's leading you towards a garden, and it's leading you towards a path that is all abundance and joy and all promise of the golden stuff. So this is money. This also looks like a gold coin. So it's a serious opportunity for making money that's coming your way, or that's coming in anyone's life. And when this card comes, this sometimes in rare cases, I'm stressing, also means marriage, also means a wedding, because in good old days, that was a source of getting money, because a bride comes, she brings dowry, or a woman marries a rich household and she becomes rich. So it's an opening towards abundance. So it's not just a job, it could be any business idea, it could sometimes mean marriage, especially if it comes with the Two of Cups or a Hierophant card, which is a priest. So you can put all two and two together and say, hey, you're about to get married or something like that. So this is also a new life opening up for you because of the courtesy, the money that's coming in. And money brings complete changes, big overhauling in people's life. And so this is a very, very positive card. In fact, I wanted to tell you that in the whole range of from 1 to 10 of any suit, the one that is the first card is the strongest, is the most powerful card. And you have Ace of Pentacles written on it. In any other card, you have nothing written on it. It's just the image. But Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, or Ace of Wands, that is basically the first card and just the germination of an idea. But in effect, it's considered to be a stronger card, a very, very powerful card. So for example, if you are comparing 2-3 cards, then this card will stand out. It will be a very, very powerful card. Just to put that in mind, because later on when I'll be talking about a few spreads, you'll know why I said this. For now, just remember that Ace of any suit is a very, very powerful card. Sometimes even more powerful than the 10, in the sense if you're comparing for option spreads. But we'll come to that later. But Ace is a bang. It's like the big bang of a new beginning in any direction. Cup means new relationship, new love energy. This is new money energy. Then and so on and so forth as we go on. And now when the journey has started, you started making money and you started a job or maybe a business, you are not in a very, very comfortable state initially. You're still juggling 2-3 things. You're juggling home, you're juggling work, you're juggling business and juggling another business or 2-3 different ideas. So this is the juggler, you can see, and he's got this 8 eternity symbol, and there are 2 coins on either side, and you can see there's this water waves behind him like this, and the ship's all going wibbly wobbly on that. It just means that the person is not settled right now. He's taking money from one hand, from one source, putting on the another hand, another source. The money is coming and going, coming and going. He's not really saving anything at this stage. He's just somehow, it's a current account. Money comes and it goes. It's not really going in the savings account right now. The business has started rolling though, and it's a good card, but it also talks about 2 sources of income for someone. So if someone comes to the reading and asks you 2-3 different options, how am I going to be making money? And if this card comes in the spread, you can safely say that, my friend, you're going to be juggling 2-3 careers, 2-3 options of making money. Like you could make money by renting out a property, and you can also make money by stitching clothes, and you can make money by opening a restaurant. You can also make money by savings and trust funds and SIPs and all investments. So there are 2-3 ways this person is having money, and he's juggling between all these sources. And this is all about money, investments, and moving the money from one place to another. And though there is no stability at this stage, it's an initial stage anyway, so you can't expect much. But it's a card which is good. 2 sources of income. This is what it means. Now we are coming to the 3 of Pentacles, and here you see 2 people. or they're holding something in their hand. There's a chart or maybe a big piece of cloth, something artistic, and there is this one person standing on a highlighted elevated podium kind of a thing, and he's talking to them, he's teaching them, he's guiding them. This is the card of mastery. This also means a somber marriage. You know, sometimes that if this comes from a married person, this card means that this person is going through a learning phase in their marriage relationship, and things are not very happy and perky, but they are a bit more on the serious side. It's a very somber mood in this card, and you have this teacher guiding them. So this is a situation of learning, you know. Every time I would see this card, I would get nothing. But then slowly and steadily, when I would tune into the energy, I found that there's someone guiding these two people. So there's a lesson coming in, and that's why that's why people are somber. They're a bit more serious. They are, you know, paying attention to what this other person is saying. It also means getting money through teaching, and again that means mastery, you know, someone's teaching and being a master. So all two different things here, but a stable situation indeed, better than the Two of Coins, but a little bit more stable here. Not a very happy card though, but a very, very stable, serious card. When it comes, you can see that your business has progressed step by step. It's on a stable ground now. You're very serious about your work, and only in the future we'll see how it's going to come up. But right now you're in your place. You know what you're feeling, what you're doing. And now is the Four of Coins, Four of Pentacles. There's this person, looks stingy initially. When you look at him, he's holding on to his money. Probably he's trying to save the money. You know, you see estate behind, lots of high-rise buildings behind him. This also means putting money together to buy property and very, very solid investments. And this person is very serious. There's no expression on his face at all. You just see these 4 coins here, 2 below, one on his head and one in his hand. And he's holding it in a very, very protective way. You know that, oh, my money, I can't let it go. A stingy person, or a person who's stingy with his emotions. This person, if it's representing a person, doesn't talk much, is a very, very introvert. He is a very, very introvert person. He will never open up his heart to you. And if you want to know what's going on in his mind, no one knows what's going on in his mind. But yeah, he's being very, very closed, cold and stingy in every way, not just materially, but also emotionally. And you know, every card in tarot could represent a person or a situation. It's not just the court cards. So keep that in mind, that sometimes you might see a friend here, or a boyfriend here, or a friend, you know, or someone who you know in your circle who's behaving like this. And the card will only come because this person is in your circle influencing something in your life. So this can very well be a person, and this is obviously a situation. 4 of Coins, very, very closed energy, stingy person. If you're a business person, money will be going in your savings account. You'll be saving money. It's not just juggling anymore. It's a solid money coming in, and it's going in a good direction. So happiness for you. You know, it's a great card. But again, you know, the 5th of Coins is not very good. The 5 of Pentacles is look at this card. I mean, I can only see abject poverty in this card. 5 of Coins means lack. It means not having something. Coins and Pentacles also stand for everything physical. So it could be money, it could be a physical possession. Something, it's not abstract, it's solid stuff. If I own this, I own this. This is my table, this is my chair, these are my clothes, this is my jewelry. Everything that I'm having in my hands right now, it's all solid stuff. You can touch it, you can feel it. It could also mean body. So if it's your body, then you're not healthy. You're definitely going through a bad phase in life. There's a very poor beggar woman in a very, very cold night. And there's this person following her who's got a broken foot. So you can see he's walking on crutches. There's a building on which there are 5 coins made, and the light is coming through that. But all this abundance doesn't belong to them. It's not theirs. You know, they're really suffering. So this card, if it's coming in a future position for a relationship or for a business venture, then obviously it's very discouraging. This means that, oh my God, hard times are ahead of you. So I don't want to dwell on this card even for longer, but because it doesn't make anyone happy. It also means ill health, and even health is wealth, you know. So here the health that you treasure is lost, the wealth that you treasure is lost, and it's a very, very negative state. And yeah, if somehow this card falls off in reverse, it could mean that the bad situation which is already there is mitigated, but it could mean it has gone worse. Then what does it mean? This is a very abstract thing about tarot reading. You have to open your third eye, you have to open your clairvoyant abilities, you have to meditate, because only then the cards will start talking to you. These are the general meanings, but then to go a little deeper in a situation, you have to be very intimate with your cards. You have to practice meditation with tarot, and this is exactly how these basic meanings will unravel the specific meaning for your client or for yourself if you're reading for yourself. Now, Six of Coins is very good. Rich man giving to the poor, generous man, he gives generously. This could mean a friend who does a lot for you, a relative, a father figure, anyone who gives to you. This also means someone giving you a job opportunity, a chance to make money. A very generous offer is coming on your path. Money will flow in your life. This could also mean that you're in a needy position. If you see yourself in these two characters, then it means that you're in a very needy position right now. Heal your energy, meditate, and don't feel so needy, because if you're coming from need, you'll continue to feel needy. There's no way to change that unless a miracle happens from somewhere, which will only happen if you change your energy. So it's all linked. This is all about generosity and giving, having enough for myself that now I feel that I can share it with other people, philanthropy. This is what this card means. It's the Six of Coins, very positive card again. Now the Seven of Pentacles is also nice. There's this man standing on a bush laden with lots and lots of money here. See, this Pentacles thing also means talents and gifts, because your talents translate into money. So this person is really gifted, very talented. He's got lots of options through which he can make money. But look at his face, look at his emotions. He's not very happy right now because he's waiting. He's holding onto the stick and just, a little bit, he's not very happy and looking at the bush. That there's everything that's available, but yet I don't really have it in my possession. It's not there with me because I have all these gifts, but they are not yet translated into something solid. This is a period of waiting. You have sown your seeds. Your harvest is there. It's a rich harvest. It's going to come to you. You just have to wait for a right time. Wealth and happiness are on their paths. They're coming to you. They're journeying towards you, and you just have to wait a little while longer. And it just doesn't mean get discouraged or feel sad. You have enough that you can, get by right now. There's a lot of stuff in your storage. You don't have to worry about how will things happen for you, because look at this. This is all laden. The tree is laden with material fruits. It's just taking a little time to come. So it's waiting. In Levelin Tarot, in the Levelin deck, when this card is drawn, you have the bush which is in a higher, in a higher elevated state. So you have a tree where all the fruits are hanging and this person is looking up and waiting. It's the same energy, whether you have the Levelin card or thoughts or this. In all, it's shown, as a very dull waiting period. It's not sadness at all, though you might be feeling a little low. Now we come to Eight of Pentacles. This man is working very hard for each coin that he's earning. And he's hanging up all these coins up here, on the plank. And you can see this is artistic ability. He's creating these coins with his own artistic ability. He's chiseling each and every coin. The money that's come is not hard to come by, but he has to work for it every day by day. This could also mean someone earning on a daily basis. In a profession, you go for work, you get paid to come home. It's that kind of work. Doesn't mean some low work, but it just means it's like a daily basis earning. You might feel a little poor sometimes because you have to work so hard for it, but you will get paid. You will get what you deserve. So this is what this card means. Now moving on to the Nine of Pentacles, and wow, this card comes as a promise of abundance. Look at this woman. She's wearing a beautiful piece of clothing. She's holding a bird in her hand. She's in a state of fancy, lots of luxury, lots of money and abundance. Some people look at her face and say she's not smiling, she might be rich but sad. But please don't listen to that. She's earned that money. Maybe it's come through marriage, it's come through business, it's come some way. But if it's you, then you want to be in this place, even if the expression is not very happy and all. But look at that, this complete joy. It's a lot of yellow in this card, lots of happiness, and Everyone wants this kind of abundance. We don't care whether she's looking happy or sad or whatever. So all of my tarot reader friends who keep looking at her face and say, oh, but she's not very happy, forget about it. Let the money roll in. It's a good time in your life. Please be happy for the abundance you have. If you have an unnecessarily sad client saying, oh my God, this, that, but this card comes for them, please tell them, stop whining, start enjoying, and you have enough and you have too much, just give it to me then if you don't want it. So they'll be laughing. You know, you can put a smile on people's face with this card, even if they are sad. There's a lot of money there, so there's really nothing to be crying about and to be sad about. And don't listen to people who are crying when this card comes, because this just means that there is enough. They're just not looking at that abundance. They're not recognizing it. They're not accepting it. They're not receiving it. So ask them to open up and see the joy in their life. Obviously, the Ten of Pentacles, as I said, it keeps growing, growing, growing. Now the money has become a big inheritance. Lots of money coming in. There's this couple, there's this old man, there are 2 dogs which represent wealth. There's a child also there. So you see, there's a very, very happy, rich family. This card also means inheritance of estate, inheritance of money, money coming through your parents, grandparents, ancestral property. So if you've been wanting, if you've been in a property dispute, I've had some readings with people who've been in a property dispute. They didn't tell me, but when this card came and I spontaneously told them, you know, that your money is coming to you from some property that your parents own or their parents owned it, and it's an ancestral money coming. They were just way too happy because it was at the back of their mind, but they were not talking about it. But when this card came, it was assurance from the tarot that the money would come, and indeed it did come. Over a period of time, the case got solved and they got their share of the wealth, and they're pretty wealthy today. So what I would try to say is inheritance. This is exactly what this card means, in inheriting lots of good stuff from your ancestors. So this is a very, very happy card. This also means the businessman who started his business initially long time ago has reaped his benefits. He has invested well, he has grown well, and as I was telling you, 360-degree enhancement. His family is also very, very happy in a very nice, cozy place, very plush locality, and lots of good stuff. And yes, money does make everyone happy. So this is it. This is the complete joy that people are asking for, and it is completely manifested for you when this card comes. Now there are also court cards, people cards in suit. In the suit of Pentacles, you can see the King, there is a Queen, there is a Knight, and there is a Page. Again, it's like a very, very rich family. What would I say? The King, I would start with the King, very, very powerful man, obviously, because of the stature that he has risen to in life. He is a powerful businessman, or a person who is really sitting on a very, very high government position, lots of money exchanges hands. He's a very, very strong man, and he's not that loving and sweet and romantic guy, but nevertheless, you know, his family is going to be still happy because he's got too much to provide them with, and lots of joy. And the female in his life would be someone like this, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, very contented, very happy. This card exudes richness. It's such richness in this woman's life. Even if she's sitting at home, there might be a lot of women, you know, who have a lot of family money. They don't need to go out and work, but still they want to do something, so they do a family business or they start something on their own. This would be that kind of lady. She's got the keys of the safe, lots of money, and very nurturing woman. It's the flowering of everything, you know, it's blossoming, and she's got enough to offer other people, yet she's in a very, very calm state, always very receptive. This woman looks very receptive to me. No doubt she's rich because she recognizes the riches that are there in her life. And beautiful female with a nice golden headgear that she's wearing, lots of nice cushy chair on which she's sitting. So yeah, she's in a great place in life. Even if it represents a man, it just means it's someone who's very soft but has a lot of money. That's all that means. The male card and the female card don't have to represent men and women. This could also talk about a woman sometimes, but a very, very strong woman with a lot of authority, you know. So this is a person, but it's mostly a man. The tarot will never really confuse you with a man and woman aspect. But sometimes when you see this card coming for your mother, you might say, oh yeah, you know, she has gained a lot of money, maybe from her spouse, or maybe from her father, or maybe from some manly figure in her life. So there's always a connection. The cards hardly ever lie. So you have to look deeply and you'll see the connection there. But yeah, it just means a lot of abundance anyway. If it's not a person, it's a quality or a situation. So it's very, very malleable. You can't be stuck with the meanings on tarot cards. You know, they sometimes, because there's only 78 cards and there's this whole life of ours, and the cards are talking about our entire life. So sometimes they take on different masks and talk about different qualities. That's all. You have a Knight of Pentacles. This means stagnation in job. This horse is not going anywhere. He's stuck in one place. The money is not really flowing. On the other hand, this card could also mean stability in your job. It's not dilly-dally. You're in a very solid position and you're making a stable amount of money. Now which one does this mean? You'll say it could be either of the two. But when you're doing a reading, when you have all the other cards spread out and about your own intuition, if you feel a stuck energy, if you're looking at the horse first, and you feel, oh my god, this horse is really stocky, it's not moving, it's just stuck in one place. What's the point of sitting on a horse which doesn't move? Then you know the message of the tarot is someone's getting stagnated in a job, it's not giving them anything except for money, there's no joy, person's not happy. When you look at the money and the person, and if your gaze falls first on these two things, then you can say, oh, you know, the stability in this person's life. He doesn't have to run helter-skelter to make money. It's coming from wherever it's coming from. So every card can have two diametrically opposite meanings. You'll have to tune into the energy while you're reading and find out what exactly it means for the person you're reading for. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. This could also again mean a baby, a younger person who has brought good news in your family. And mostly it comes for pregnant women, you know, it's like having a child is like another angle of abundance in your life. It brings joy from a different perspective. So this also means a young child coming in your life. It could be a boy, it could be a girl. Again, you have to tune into the energy, but that's not important here. It's the good news that's most important, the message of money or the message of abundance coming in your life. So Pentacles talk about abundance, everything physical. There is nothing spiritual about this whole suit. It's not like the Wands or a little bit like Cups, which might go in a spiritual direction. Here it's only solid physical stuff that you can own, that you can touch, that you can feel. It's all very much in front of your eyes. It's there or it's not there. And it could mean health and body issues also, because our body is the biggest piece of wealth that we have. So this is exactly what the Pentacles mean. And the journey begins with Ace and goes on to the Ten of Pentacles. Lots of money. Still, the Ace would be a very, very strong card when you're comparing cards for other spreads. When you're comparing, Ace would be the stronger one because it's got the new energy coming in. Something new takes a lot of effort. So that's why it's a solid card. With this, I end today's episode of Tarot Siddhi. Today we spoke about pentacles, coins and rainbows according to the Zen Tarot Osho. And this is about physicality, things that you possess, you own, which could also include your body and your health. Next episode, we'll be talking about wands, and they are about passion, career, entrepreneurship, and lots of energy. So these are all the aspects of our lives, and we'll be tuning into the energy of the wands, all the 10 cards plus the court cards. I would like to remind you that we are still open for tarot readings for you. So send me your question, one solid question that you've been looking an answer to, at tarotsidhi@gmail.com. That's my address, tarotsidhi@gmail.com. You have to tell me your name for me, but if you don't want to reveal your name to anyone else, give me a code name that I can say while we're shooting this episode so that you know I'm talking about you. And yeah, it's great to see you, and I'll see you again next Friday. Happy living.